Hi guys, I wanted to make a video on hair and hair colouring products for alternative people. Before I do any of that, I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who gave me advice about jobs and things like that from my last video. I honestly didn't think anyone gave a shit, so it was really nice when people were offering me, suggestions of places where they might employ me. So I thought that was really cool, thank you. So yeah, moving on to the topic at hand, hair. I wanted to make a video about hair colouring for alternative people because, as you can see, it's a big part of my life, and I think there's maybe some advice that I can offer people. If you're just starting out being alternative and, you just quit school, so it's now time for you to have extravagant hair that you can have in school. Just giving you a few tips and products that I think are really good and that are pretty much fail-safe. I want to talk about firstly semi-permanent colouring. Um, as always, when you're doing can't speak today. As always, when you're doing semi-permanent colouring, the best results you get are when you have a light colour undertone. So I suggest if you've got very dark hair, probably bleach it twice before you put, something like directions or something like that in there. Just so that you can get a truer colour and it won't be, dull and boring. It will be bright and true to the colour. If you've got lighter hair, only like one bleach, or you might not even have to bleach it at all, depending on the shade of your hair. I have quite dark hair. The only kind of, you can see there, that's the only bit of my hair that's my actual natural colour. It's the roots from where I bleached my hair. I would have to bleach it twice before I put in any colour. So yeah, just bear that in mind. Don't be afraid of bleach. As long as you condition your hair, a couple of bleaches won't do it any harm. I'll move on to the products that I like for semi-permanent colouring. I've tried everything pretty much, but I think the best things that I found really suit my hair and they're really nice and and true to their colour was Directions. I've got a pot here. I think that's pink. I've got so many and they haven't got the labels on them, so I don't really know what colour they are. There's some blue in there. Some green, which I'm hoping to dye the front bit green soon. Directions is really good. I mean, I heard someone told me it was vegetable dye or something like that. I'm not quite sure as to the validity of that statement, but I think that they kind of, for me, on my hair anyway, they kind of work as a conditioner. So you wash your hair, wash it out with shampoo, let it towel dry so it's not completely dry, and then put the colour in and leave it for, the directions usually says about 10 minutes to leave. I've left mine in for an hour just because I think it works really nice on my hair, and it kind of works as a conditioner for me. So leave it in for a while and wash it out and you have really nice vibrant hair. Sometimes not always the colour that you think it will be. I've dyed my hair reds and it's gone a kind of orangey. That's how I had orange hair in the first place. It was red and then it went orange, so I was just like, I like this, I'll stick with it. Another product I want to talk about is Crazy Colour. I have so many bottles of this stuff, orange, coral red. I went crazy and dyed my hair different colours of red and orange and wanted it to look a bit like fire. So I've got yellows, really dark reds. All of these have been really, really good. The only criticism I have is that some of the colours, when you have the colour wheel of the hair samples, it doesn't really match up. It really does depend on the colour of your hair that you're starting with. I had white hair when I started putting colour on the top, and the coral red went straight to orange. It didn't even manage to get dark enough to resemble any kind of red. So I just bear that in mind. They are really cheap. I got mine for £1.99 in packs in Finsbury Park in London. And I think they kind of are a little bit better than Directions, just because they're so cheap and you get a lot for your money and there is a wider range of colours. Directions is good because you can see the actual colour in the pot, and you can kind of compare and see, oh, this red's darker than that red, just for face value, because you can see the colour through the pot. That's the green. Can't really see it too well. Yeah, so it helps you make your decision when you're browsing for, oh, I like that shade, I like that shade. It just helps, you find out what colour you really want. I want to move on now to permanent colour. Now, I swear by live colours. Short scarf live. This is a carton of black. This is actually the colour that I use for my hair now, and for any kind of permanent colouring and bleaching as well, I have always used live, especially XXL. I would swear by them because they are reliable. They always come out how they say they're going to come out. There's very little variation in colour, even if you go over white hair. I mean, this was over white hair and it is pitch black, so you always know what you're going to get with a live colour. So yeah, I just thought I'd share that with you guys. Thank you for watching, and I hope that was informative. And happy colouring!